did not make a mistake.
Don't be like us.
I'd reckon this job would probably cost every bit $1,000. So as Bryce was telling you guys about our neighbor. Hello everyone.
Welcome to the roof. Sorry it is really windy. We have our ACs going on.
Welcome to another episode of Let's Try New Things and Do It Ourselves.
Yep.
So we are going to be removing and installing new RV slide out seals. These are the original from the camper that came with it. So I'm just taking off these little square, I forgot what size they are. Pull this. Pull this out.
Now we got the new ones on Rec Pro.
That's correct.
And we took measurements. Well,
that is correct.
We'll kind of show you the gaskets that we got. Obviously, go by your camper. Don't go by like exactly what we're doing, because our slides may be different from yours, length and all that. Whenever you order your seals, the gaskets, make sure you pay attention to the description, because some of them, they go by like rolls, and so you want to make sure you get enough rolls so you can either cut it and all that stuff. So really pay attention to the description.
All the decoration, fake leaves.
Oh my gosh, no way. That is so funny.
Let's pull this out. I did change this one seal right here to a 3-inch. I forgot what it's called, wiper seal or something like that. Just because I want it a little bit bigger. I'll probably take the broom to it and then take some mineral spirits with a microfiber towel. Make it real good.
Also, I apologize for all the angles that are probably horrible, because this gimbal thing that we're using, each time I want to do certain things, it like doesn't do what I think it should be doing. So I'm still working on this. I just haven't had the time. I'm going to help Chase out for a little bit with this, and then I'm actually going to go inside and finish with our drone test. So if you are new, we actually just finished work for the spring. Chase is a welder. He welds on a whole bunch of different power plants and refineries across the country. We are currently in Texas, and Chase just finished a few jobs, and so now he's done. I know some of y'all are probably thinking, well, why don't you just go ahead and start your vacation? We've already paid for a month here, and so there's no point of like wasting money in a way. Plus, we want to get this done, and I'm also taking a drone test this coming Thursday. This is currently Tuesday, so Thursday morning I'm taking a drone test. I have it scheduled, so we can't really leave until after I take the drone test, but that's okay. That makes us that allows us time to get this stuff done. So we have 4 slides. This living room, this living room slide is the longest slide out of all of them. And then we have this slide, which has like our desk and TV. That is the kitchen slide, and then the bedroom slide is up there. Chase got nice.
So what this has got is, Bryce can kind of show you, it's got a 3M tape here, adhesive, and I'm just going and I've cleaned the surface with a microfiber towel and some mineral spirits. Now I'm just applying the...
It's coming on really good.
Yeah.
For like what, I mean, you can see how it's overlapping.
So what this is, I'll have Bryce put all the descriptions and everything in below. This is a 3-inch wiper seal, I think is what it's called. And so 4-inch probably could have been fine too. It would have been better, but I didn't want to have something like I didn't want to use something so big and unbearable. This is enough to where the water won't.
Oh, for sure. It's actually going on a lot better than I thought it would. He did go over, so obviously you see the end of the slide right there. I definitely think it's good to check these things, especially if you have an older camper or even newer camper.
I mean, these will probably last the rest of the life of this camper.
Yeah.
I think I'd probably go with 4-inch next time.
Yeah. This slide only took you like 5-6 minutes.
Y'all, we are almost there for our vacation.
if y'all can hear me because of the AC unit, but I'm currently studying for the drone test because Chase didn't need me up there fixing the slides or whatever. And our neighbor, I guess he's having problems with his fridge or something, but then there's Chase, very typical Chase, going to help people out. All right, so we switched over to the side over here. This one literally just slipped right on.
These just slide on. I knew that.
Yeah.
They just...
So you're just kind of shoving it into the little groove.
Yeah, it's just a little groove. I'll show you when you get down.
Obviously, if we do not mention something and you're having to do this yourselves, leave a comment below. We'll help you out as much as we can because we know like no one really like shares stuff like this on YouTube or really anywhere.
This has got like a metal like wire in it to kind of keep its form. You can see it just slides over this little, maybe, you know, 1/8 of an inch or not even that. So I want it to hang down low. Just gonna cut it right there.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna pull it out.
I know if y'all can see him in the...
He's not happy. You can see us.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, he's not
too happy.
Let's just try it with scissors. Oh wow.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay, so
These are the Husky scissors, by the way. These aren't just regular.
So you cut the staple, which these are my no good scissors anyway, so.
Huh, that's good to know. Nice. That
We'll
looks
install
really
the
nice.
screws later, just to hold it in securely. I'm gonna show y'all. Here, it's that little V groove, or little groove.
This right here. Take. Also, sorry we picked like the windiest day to do this. So I don't know how good the audio is gonna be.
We did not make a mistake, so we're gonna take on the inside here.
Oh, nice.
And this is just gonna slide up.
So this is the bulb.
This is, yeah, I think this is, yeah. And you can kind of see here, it's just
That's
gonna,
going in really well.
it's just gonna go in like that. Obviously, I'm not in all the way
Yeah.
yet because I'm just trying to show y'all just how it's gonna work. But then this is gonna slide right in. It's gonna hit right here.
Now there's different bulbs and stuff when we were
Yes,
doing our research and stuff.
Rvers got all the different. Just go to your RV and just kind of unscrew it and kind of peel it back a little bit. Take a picture, go inside, get on your laptop, match up what you need, and then I called them as well, and they're very helpful, and they'll help you.
Also, this is not sponsored in any way by Rec Pro. We're just sharing y'all our experience with how we do things and how we find stuff.
I think it'll cost you about every bit of $380. I think
Yeah.
is what it costs to do all this, but
Yeah, that includes four slides.
and then you're doing it yourself. So I mean,
Yeah, you can't beat that.
I'd reckon this job would probably cost, with the cost of the actual, probably every bit $1,000.
Oh, easy, for sure.
Someone coming out and doing it.
If you are in the situation where you need someone to come out and do this for you, that's kind of what it's gonna cost.
Yeah.
Y'all can
Oh,
see
yeah.
that.
That
That one's all bunched up.
It does seem as if this seal here is a little bit short. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But hey, I think it'll be fine.
I think it'll be good. So you went right underneath that top seal. Nice.
So nice.
Nice. So this is what, I don't know if we got a good picture of it up there, but y'all can see what, I mean, isn't that just crazy? So it's always good to check, even if you have a newer camper, because you never know.
See how
Oh, you can see the
staple.
Yeah.
Or just the wire.
As of right now, the only tools that we've needed is the mineral spirits to clean. Oh, a drill to get the screws out.
Yeah, tape measure to measure everything.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Order everything from Rec Pro is who we used. And then for installation, I did not clean. You could clean in here if it was really dirty. I mean, it is a little bit, but it's fine. This is a seal, so up top, I would highly recommend taking mineral spirits and cleaning it because with a microfiber towel, because you're applying a 3M stick tape to it, and so you want to make sure it seats good.
And then just something to cut.
And then you'll just kind of pull this back a little bit, and then kind of know where to screw with the screw gun, and then screw it in, and then
we'll put the bubble gasket here.
that'll go on the inside. But I'll have to take off these little end caps here. No biggie. As you can see here, the screws.
Oh, I see. So you would recommend doing the top first?
Yeah, honestly,
That's-
at least for mine now that I'm figuring it out, no, it don't matter which way you do it first. It just.
Okay. Looking good, babe.
Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, so I'm just putting it on and
Nice.
screwing it as I go.
Top ones are done.
Top And vertical is done on that side, all the tops. And verticals are done pretty much on this one and the other one. I just gotta do that front bedroom side. I might do the bulbs tomorrow. It is starting to get kind of...
It did get really hot today.
I hate to say that. I'm not no wussy, but...
I think we might. Yeah, it is really hot. Day 2. Chase is unscrewing the, you can see the little caps at the top there, having to unscrew them. Sorry about the light. It's pretty bright outside. So we're actually putting these on, the little bulbs. I guess you would call these bulbs?
I don't know what they're called.
I don't know what they're called.
Gasket bulbs.
Gasket bulbs. So Chase did all of these yesterday. Look how nice. All those are done, the sides, and now we are doing these. So if y'all can see how this groove here, I don't know if y'all can see that, this groove right here literally just slides into here. So Chase had to take this little, see that little box right there, took that off. That was right here, that box that was right here. And now we're just sliding them on. We did the big living room slide, so that one's done. And then now we're gonna do the sides on this side that has 3 slides, and then Chase will do the roof, the top ones, and then we'll be good to go. So there's no adhesive on these.
Yeah, it's just a little tongue and groove kind of thing. So if you want to watch right here, see how I'm just gonna take it right here, push it in, put this part right here. It's got right there.
Sorry, hold on.
Why does it do that?
I'm still, there's just so many different, no, I don't want that. All right, you're good.
So here's a little tongue and groove thing. You just put on the inside one, and just make sure you
slide it
take
up.
the camera so Bryce. Just make sure you just, and then it'll just go all the way up. It's very sunny out here, Bryce.
Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. There is no wire in this one, like the side gaskets that we did. Nice. So no adhesive. Got it. I am holding this. Multitasking. So the only tools we have actually needed are the scissors to cut, obviously, and then
for these bulbs.
Yeah, for these bulb seals, and our little step stool ladder right there, which we've had this ladder. We actually got it as a wedding gift, and it's probably one of our favorite wedding gifts, to be quite honest. But that's pretty much all you need. Now, if you are physically able to do this, there should be no reason why you couldn't. Oh my gosh, yeah. Pound it.
Knuckles.
Oh, also, we did have these bubble things on the sides, but we took them off. So I know at the beginning of the video, when we were showing y'all how the slides were, we did have them and we took them off. So don't think that we just didn't have them on or all that stuff. So
I let it go without it for too long. It catches
scratching a little bit.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Don't do what I did.
Don't be like us. This is a channel of learn from us. I'm not gonna lie, there was like a little bit of me that didn't think we were gonna have enough of the bubble.
Of this?
Yeah.
Don't cut us too short there. We'll see.
Well, yeah.
Still got the excess over there. We'll see.
Nice. Next day, next afternoon, Chase finished the gaskets. Is that what you call them?
Yeah, gaskets and slide out seals.
Chase finished those yesterday afternoon. I didn't get any footage of him finishing it because it just got so hot. But you were pretty much able to do it all by yourself.
That's right. Yeah, Bryce helped having an extra hand, kind of slide it into the groove tracks to get it in easier.
But we wanted to show y'all what it looked like. Sorry it's loud. We have both ACs running on. I'm not going to turn them off, but kind of get an idea. So all those gaskets up there.
It turned out great. You can see how everything just looks so much better, and the only thing I'm worried about is the vertical slide out seals. Now that I have installed them, I guess the tongue and groove part of it is a little bit thinner, not as wide as the original, and so if that's an issue, then what I'll do is I'll go back on RecPro's website and I'll order a 4-inch wiper seal like I did here on the top, on the horizontal pieces up against
the RV.
Yeah, I'll put a picture of what you're talking about here.
So that it'll fit better and everything. But hey, at least you don't know unless you try.
Yep.
And I didn't realize that until we had ordered them, and then I just installed them just a few days ago, and I ordered them in December. But whatever.
Yeah. So they're all good to go. And I think honestly, it could have taken you a day. We kind of did it like intermittently, and it got really hot. So
I get kind of lazy because I was hot, and I just kind of did a little bit each. I did it over 2 days. I just did it over 2 days.
And then our bedroom slide, I'll show a video of it too. Chase had to do underneath gasket too as well.
That's the only slide that had an under slide seal.
We're gonna go back down, and we are going to discuss our neighbor and a few things that we kind of recommend.
So as Bryce was telling you guys about our neighbor, he just got this camper, bought it from a dealership out of North Texas, bought it off the showroom floor, and his refrigerator isn't cooling. Turning on, but it's not cooling. So I was trying to help him problem shoot it a little bit, and we couldn't figure it out. But I think if I could keep on trying a little bit, I think it's his volts. He's not getting the volts from the battery to his refrigerator because it's a 12-volt Furrion fridge. And so with that being said, I wanted to kind of mess with it a little bit more to kind of help him out so he could get his his fridge cooling and freezing for his freezer. He bought an extended warranty through the dealership, and so he's adamant on having them come out and fix it. So he's been at it for about 3 or 4 days with them, and they're kind of ghosting him / not returning his calls and not getting back with him, which really does stink. And that's just another thing that Bryce and I have said to each other and to other RVers that the warranties, they're kind of a joke. I mean, you're at the mercy of their schedules. I mean, it might take him a month to get someone out here to fix it, or it might take 6 months if you have a frame repair or something like that. So with that being said, just be careful out there when you get these warranties. They're not worth it, in my opinion, at all. I don't care what they cost. Where he could have had a possible cold fridge by now if he would just take the time to let me help him kind of figure it out, or use one of our tech friends that we know to help, which I understand, it's going to cost him about $150 to do a FaceTime call for the tech, or however you say it.
I think one is we don't know the gentleman really well because he just got here recently, so we don't know him really well to kind of
we don't want to pry. I don't want to pry. I don't want to be like
exactly.
that. It's not my. Yeah. It's his camper. He bought it.
Exactly.
He bought the extended warranty, and that's on him, and that's totally fine. We all have our own little things, like we bought our vehicle brand new back in May of 2023, and from the manufacturer it comes with a 100,000 5-year powertrain warranty.
And we take our truck to the dealership.
Our truck to the dealership, but I didn't get any. And what I'm getting at is I didn't purchase any type of extended warranty through the dealership or from Ram themselves.
I think with warranty, just be mindful that you're not going to get someone out right away to fix your camper. It's not going to be a right fix right away, especially if you're full timers, because then you're
and you don't know that. I mean, he I'm not going to name drop the RV dealership that he purchased it from, but at the same time, I haven't used their services yet, but kudos to Vicious RV and the RV Voice, I think.
Yeah.
Bryce can put their links in the description. I haven't done any business with them, have not bought a camper from them, haven't done their repair tech thing through FaceTime yet. That might be something when you're looking at purchasing a camper, on who you might purchase it from. See what type of repair, program they might have, because this gentleman could have easily called RV Voice or Vicious RV, whatever it is. Bryce, I'm probably butchering the names on which exactly category, because they've got.
We're not sponsored by them.
No, that might be something to look at as well when you're purchasing an RV. Yeah. I mean, you might be up in the mountains somewhere, you might be in the desert, or you might be near the ocean, where you're not going to be able to take it to the same dealership you bought it from, or you might have, or the network of dealerships you bought it from.
Yeah.
So.
And there's RV techs that will do remote calls too,
and
as well. Our friend does that too. Yeah. I'll leave his down below as well.
Which I was going to give him his contact, but he didn't want to, which I understand, because he purchased that extended warranty, like I said, and he was adamant about having them come out and fix it, which I understand.
You pay for it, you want you want to use it, and we understand that. You might get some dealerships that are great and phenomenal, and you might get some that are absolute just stinkers. But I also think it's important to remember when it comes to these extended warranties to just be very mindful of them. We know some people, they swear by extended warranties and they will get all the extended warranties, and that's them and that's great. For some of us who live in this full time, we kind of have to consider, like, all right, if we do get the extended warranty, you know, if we're buying it from a dealership, what does that look like? Especially for Chase's work, you know, that could be, you know, he could have to be traveling somewhere for work and I'm stuck somewhere else with the camper until it's done. Obviously, we are now working on our camper. Majority of it at the time it's just us. Sometimes it might just be easier just to have an RV tech come or call someone to come out and fix it if you cannot figure it out, versus extended warranty, because we know some people, they had frame issues and it took them, what, their camper was in the shop for like 6 months maybe?
6 to 8 months.
Like, that's, it's crazy.
And we have always, there's really only two times. First, when we got the camper, we couldn't figure out the AC's electrical thing, you know what I mean? But it was just, I was hooked up to the wrong, I was hooked up to 30 amp instead of 50 amp, but I didn't realize, you know, well, it was just, we were just green.
We learn, yeah.
And then the other time was, we installed the original water heater ourselves, same style, and then propane and electric. And then the next one we did a all electric one. And from that Yahoo, Bryce will put that video in below. He installed a home Rheem water heater. It was sketchy as all get out. And then we installed our original one, and then from then on we just kind of took it and ran with it. We do our own repairs. So. And
there's so many YouTube videos out there on how to repair certain things. There's a lot of Facebook groups if you don't know how to do things that people will help out. So there are resources out there. A lot of people don't realize that there are resources out there outside of, I'm gonna plug on my glasses, outside of the dealership and your extended warranty. So that's pretty much the gist of what we want to say. We hope y'all enjoy this video. We hope that it was encouraging, that y'all can do stuff like this. This was a pretty simple repair, I guess you would call it a repair. Maintenance. We are going to be leaving very soon for our vacation. I will have a video for next week, and then after that I will have no more videos for our summer vacation. So make sure you're subscribed. Just a reminder, when we hit 2,000 subs, we will do YouTube lives even if we're on vacation. We'll do that once a month, so make sure you are subscribed. We did do quite a bit of destination places last summer, so if you're wanting to go to Colorado Springs, Cheyenne, Wyoming, and kind of the surrounding areas, we did Yellowstone, Black Hills, South Dakota, and Branson. So if you're going to any of those places and need recommendations, I will put the links to all those videos down below, so that way, I mean, you know how we are, we're very honest. So anyway, I'm going to edit this video that you are going to see tomorrow, Friday, and we will see y'all next week. Bye, y'all.